Can you even put into words just what this moment means for you as a coach?
Yeah, it's very special, but I'm also not surprised. I knew these girls could do it. They proved it last year. We played a great season last year. We had a great tournament run. And so coming into this season, we knew we could, and we had to show up and do it day in and day out, and they did. So I'm super proud of them, but I'm also not surprised, just ready to celebrate it too.
When you look at last season, of course, you had the target on your back coming into this season. How do you feel like this team was able to fight through that complacency, get better day in and day out, and get to the point where you're bringing home another state title?
Yeah, a lot of that is their confidence in themselves and each other as a team, that they knew everybody was going to come out to get them, and they knew they were going to have to play hard together, so that trust in each other was huge. But also, these girls have shown mental toughness for years. Like, again, I've had a lot of freshmen who have started in a high-level team, and, last year we showed that we didn't cave into pressure, and so I think just that mental toughness that these girls have built over the years showed all season long.
It's always special to celebrate a state championship as a team, as a coach, but for you to see Bailey get that mental attitude award, just can you even put into words just what that means for you as a coach and as a mom?
Yeah, I'm so proud of her and all the team, but I'm proud of her. And if you noticed her face during it, she probably hated every minute of it. She hates the spotlight. She just wants to work hard for her team, and but she's so deserving because she is one of the most selfless players out there, and she'll do whatever it takes for her team.
What are you going to remember the most about this senior class beyond the wins and losses?
Yeah, I'm gonna remember them as 7-year-old girls, I feel like, because I've known them since they were so young. They've played volleyball together so much, and so I think when I look back 15 years down the road, I'll remember the state championship, but I'll remember when they all wore like baggy spandex that didn't even fit them, that they wore these huge knee pads and ribbons in their hair because they had to do everything so cute. But they're a very special group, and they've helped lead this program to so much success.
I think you had a team hitting percentage of .358 in this final match. What do you say about just such a outstanding offensive performance tonight?
Yeah, and that's been one of our strengths all year. I mean, we have great back row that sets us up into that offense, and Sophia does a great job of giving our hitters their options, but we have so many hitting options, it's tough to defend against, and that's awesome. The girls stepped up early on, a little bit anxious and a couple little things happening, but again, all girls stepped up and made their plays. That's an awesome hitting percentage.
All right, and when you look back on this day, what are some of the moments that you're going to remember most fondly?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
When you look back on this, what are some of the moments that are going to stand out from this day?
Yeah, I think we spent a lot of time at the hotel. We're going to remember some of that time together. This amazing facility and the chance to get to be in here will stand out. But honestly, just seeing the looks on the girls' faces and seeing how proud of them and how much they enjoyed this moment of being here and getting it back to back.
Coach, I was talking a little bit with Bailey about this. Obviously, had a little bit of an era with her graduating and obviously moving on. But she's going to be obviously playing down here in Indy. What's that process going to be like for you next year? Coaching a new team and not having her on the team and just having to kind of adjust to that.
Yeah.
What's that going? What
She's
kind of
probably
adjustment?
excited to get rid of me a little bit. I can actually be mom instead of just coach and mom. And I don't always balance that real well during season.
Oh, sure.
But it'll be different for sure. But I know these underclassmen are ready. Again, they're ready to step into those moments. And again, even some of these underclassmen, they've been around for years, and I have such a great connection with them, and I'm ready for them to be challenged a little bit and step up into these roles for the future.